Okay, thank you guys for hopping on tonight. I wanted to touch base with you all about Success Club. And like I said before I pressed record, that this is good information for not only brand new coaches, but also leaders that have and are developing their own team. So I'm going to touch on all bases of Success Club, like what Success Club is, how you earn it, how to be successful with Success Club, and how to make sure that your coaches are successful with Success Club. Is everyone cool with that? Okay. So first off, for those that are brand spanking new, I'm just going to touch a little bit, which you should already know. Hi, Becca. You missed the selfie, PS. We may have to take another one. But Success Club is basically reaching out and helping at least 3 people a month getting started to a healthier, happier version of themselves. It's where you earn 5 Success Club points, and you get points with, you get two Success Club points for every challenge pack, and then 1 Success Club point for every Shakeology on HD or every performance line on HD. So it has to be 90 PV, and that's the Success Club point. And the same goes if you're adding coaches. If a coach signs up with Shakeology, you get 1 point. If a coach signs up with a challenge pack, you get 2 points. So basically what you're doing is you're reaching out, your goal every month. This should be a non-negotiable goal for you guys. As a brand new coach, as a leader coach, as a coach recommitting yourself back into the business, if you want to be successful, Success Club should be non-negotiable. And I've been in this business 3.5 years, and I've failed a bunch of times, trying new things, not trying things, learning as I go. And that's what we do. We learn and we fail. Sometimes we succeed at things the first time. Not usually. If we do, that's awesome. But if we fail, pick back up and try again. So one of the things that I've learned today, I've actually learned a few things that I want to share with you guys. And I'm going to be humble enough to share one of my fallbacks, which I do not want you guys to do. So when I get on my GSR calls, and if you guys don't know, it's a getting started right call. And Nina, we still need to get on the phone, girlfriend.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's okay. But what I usually do is I go over goals. What I want to know is what you want to achieve. Where do you want to go with this business? And what do you want out of it? You start creating your why. You start creating your vision. Like, where do you want to be in the long run? And what I have yet to be doing is setting non-negotiable goals with my coaches, because I was scared that I would scare them away, which is horrible, because what I was doing is not giving them the benefit of the doubt that they would want to run with this. And I noticed in my 21-day new coach training group, I don't mention Success Club until like the 18th day. I was shocked. I was like, so I want my goal, I want my coaches to be set up to be successful, but yet they're going to be a coach for almost 3 weeks and not even know what Success Club is. Not even going to talk to them about it on the GSR call because I don't want to scare them. Well, newsflash, not just flash, don't flash anybody, but newsflash, I'm wrong. That's wrong. That is where I failed. So Nina, when we get on your GSR call, we're going to talk about
something.
Okay. But this is very important, because basically what our business is we're reaching out on a daily and we're helping people. And when you make that your goal, not the numbers, don't play a numbers game with yourself. Don't say, I want to achieve Success Club 10, or I want to make $1,000 my first month. What you're doing is you're changing your passion and you're changing your mindset to numbers. If you keep it at people, it's going to help you in the long run, and it's going to help you connect with people better. So, hold on, let me go through my notes. Okay, so first off, I'm going to give a little quick tips on how to make Success Club, how to be successful at making Success Club. And first off, I got to give a shout out to my girl, Chelsea. This is her 3rd month being a coach. This is going to be her 3rd month making Success Club in a row, but she has not made Success Club this early in the month until this month. She's at 4 right now, and I'm so freaking proud of her, so I had to give her a little shout out. So good job, girl. Okay, so Success Club is so easy to achieve if you guys actually put in the work. And I'm not saying you have to bust your butt on the computer from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day. You can legitimately make Success Club every single month by the 10th of the month, working 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day. But you have to make sure what you are doing is focused work. I'm not talking about looking at the Ryan Gosling photos that everyone's posting or getting mixed up in your girlfriend's group chat. What you're doing is reaching out purposefully and connecting with people because you in your mind know that your purpose in this business as a coach is to help people. So break down what you want to do on a daily. And what I mean by that is create a to-do list. I used to be so stern on schedules. Like, you have to have a schedule for yourself because you need to stick for your schedule and blah, blah, blah. And however, I do feel strongly about that. I think to-do lists are so much more important because let's face it, not every day is going to be the same. Some days we have to go to the grocery store. Some days our kids aren't listening. Some days we're having a mental breakdown. I mean, let's face it, like, not every day is going to be our perfect business day. So when we set to-do lists instead of a schedule, then we know the exact things that we need to do during the day to get to where we want to be, right? One of the biggest things that I've been doing forever on my to-do list was writing at the top of my list, how many people do I want to help today? Because if you have that in your focus, the fact that you're reaching out is going to be unstoppable for you. Because you're going to be thinking about helping people. You're not going to be thinking about making Success Club or it's crunch time. I got to do this, this, and this. You're going to think, wow, I'm going to go on social media right now and I'm going to look who needs help. What can I offer somebody? How can I add value to someone's life? And so when you put those things like on your to-do list, it sets your mindset right when you're moving forward in your business. And some people like to do their to-do list the night before. Some people like to do it in the morning. I personally like to do it in the morning, right after I work out. You know, like, I'm all set and pumped up. I had my PD, worked out, to-do list, and writing that. You know, there's something about putting the pen to the paper. I talk about this all the time, but putting the pen to the paper, and it makes you just feel good. Like, it's going to happen. If I'm writing, I'm going to help 10 people today. I'm going to reach out and connect with 20 people today. Whatever the numbers are, or just who can I help today, it really sets you up. If you guys do not, and tell your coaches this, make sure you write this down if you're a brand new coach, because this is something that you're going to want to tell your coaches. But if you don't do anything else with your business, do the basics. Like, if you only have 1 hour, if you only have limited time and you can't do anything more, stick to the basics. And that's just being the product of the product, inviting, and personal development. I have a checklist provided for everybody on my team. There's different checklists, whether you're shooting for Emerald or you're shooting for Diamond or above. And it literally breaks down every step that you should be doing daily. And all you need to do is check that puppy off. That's all you need to do. You do the work, you check it off, and it helps hold you accountable. But you have to be the one doing the stuff to be successful. Okay, so I know that people struggle with, we hear a lot, like, I have trouble closing the sale, or I have trouble connecting with people. But I feel if you genuinely want to help people, if you genuinely are looking at the people and not the products or not the numbers, that your conversation is going to go a lot smoother and genuine and heartfelt. You're going to get more information out of them. You're going to be able to relate to them, to guide them to where they want to go when it comes to what they want to achieve. And then when you throw the lump sum of how much ever the challenge pack is, or you break down the 3 different packages that comes in, and you remind them what goal they're shooting for, it's going to help them really see the value. Not only the value in you as their coach, someone that they're going to get guidance and lifetime support from. I always say that. And people laugh because they think it's funny, but I'm always like, and with all 3 packages, you get me as your lifetime coach for guidance and support and motivation and silly cheesy selfies or whatever. But when you share with that, you're less likely gonna get them to go to Amazon or to eBay or to Craigslist, because you're putting yourself out there. You're letting them know that you come with all 3 of those packages, because this is your business. I used to hesitate telling people that, oh, okay, you're gonna go to Amazon. Well, that's cool. I understand. I mean, it's the same price as if you go from me. Like, I wasn't standing up for myself. And I'm like, this is my business, and I'm offering them the love and the support. So that's basically me saying I'm not worth 50 cents a day, $1 a day, if they go buy that package, right? And y'all are worth a hell of a lot more than $1 a day, let me tell you. So don't forget to share with the people that you come with those packages. The best part about the package is you. Because how many times, and you could always say, you could bring up, I have been doing this frequently, but you could bring up the fact that, you could ask them, have you gone to the gym with a gym buddy before and you needed that accountability? Well, how many times did you not show up when your gym buddy didn't show up? Well, guess what? I'm always going to be that gym buddy that shows up. So what? They see the value in that. So let them know that you're there for them. Okay. I'm going a little crazy all over my notes here, but okay. So social media is the place. I know some of you are amazing at this. Some of you are just getting started, so bear with me. But social media is honestly the best place that you guys could look for new people. You can help build relationships. Do you guys realize if you get over the fear of reaching out, how many new friends you can make? Like, I want the seasoned coaches right now to think about the relationships that they have made since becoming a coach. Are you kidding? Some of my best friends are Beachbody coaches, and there's no way in hell I'd ever meet them if I didn't go on Instagram or Facebook. I wouldn't have these wonderful, amazing people in my life if I didn't put myself out there, if I didn't reach out to them. I mean, if anything else, if I don't make $100,000 this year, at least I've made amazing friends. I'm just saying, but you have to put that fear away. And okay, so this goes sidetracked, but there's only 2 responses or 2 reactions that you do in life with everything. And one is based on love, and one is based on fear. I want you guys to realize that. So when you're going into a conversation, are you intimidated by them? Are you scared that they're going to say no? Are you so excited because you can't help the fact that you love Shakeology, or you love what the 21 Day Fix did for you, or you love the camaraderie of the team, and you want to share that with them because you don't want to be selfish? You got to think how you're going into the conversations or the posts that you do. Yes, so get over that fear. And I actually reached out to somebody today about getting over that fear of social media as an introvert. How many of you guys are introverts or have introverts around you? Okay, so here's this. So if you guys don't know, Melissa Maid and Barbie Decker are both amazing, amazing women. Barbie Decker is married to Sagi from Body Beast, and Melissa Maid has like a rock hard body, and she's like superstar coach, and she's like in Shalene's PIO videos. She's amazing. Both of them are extreme introverts. And guess what they say? They say they love social media so much because it helps them become an extrovert. They get to be whatever they want on social media. I'm not saying change who you are, but you actually have a a platform where you can put yourself out there, where I'm not saying hide behind your screen, but you're sharing with the fact that it's not face to face, so you're not so timid. Does that make sense? So don't let the fear of social media hold you back. And don't be afraid to get on Instagram and search those hashtags that are part of your brand, because those are people that are going to relate to you, and those genuine conversations are going to be more genuine. Okay, so I should have said this before, but when you create your to-do list, another thing that I do every month is I make my August goals, or I make my month ahead goals. And I always, always, always make one of my goals Success Club 5 by the 5th and Success Club 10 by the 10th. I've never, ever missed one of those goals since I started making those goals. Not started coaching. Of course, I was Success Club before. But what I'm saying is, when you write it down like it's going to happen, and like I said, if you want to put it as I'm going to help 5 people before the 10th of the month, do it. Write it out like that. Like I don't even think, oh, okay. I'm going to show you guys. So my number 1 August goal says, I'm going to show you. You can read it. I have helped 25 people start their journey to a healthier and happier life. See, it's Team Cup, so I'm aiming big this month. But when you write your goals, make them in present tense, like you already achieved it. Okay, so going back to the GSR, the Getting Started Right call, you want to ensure them that Success Club is not only a non-negotiable goal that they should have every single month, but it helps you set the foundation to be successful. Because first, you're helping 3 people the first month you sign up, or every month you sign up. And then the next month, you can share their Transformation Tuesday photos or their results, or, and then that not only helps them feel good about themselves and the hard work they put in, but then their friends and family starts going to them asking what they have been doing. And this cycle continues. It's consistency, just like you in your business, just like you in your health and fitness. So when you're making Success Club every month, you have 3 brand new people every month that you can shout out, that you can share, that you can help. And so it's helping you and them build a foundation, whether they want to sign up as a coach because they're like a walking billboard, like, hey, look at me, I got abs like Adam, or, biceps like Sagi, or whatever. You guys get it. So 3 people every month. And there is over 1 million people in Canada and the United States. I don't even know. I'm sure it's way more than 1 million. But 3 people out of that, that's not a lot. Think of all the people that, if you say that you're a homebody and you don't even go anywhere except for the grocery store or the library, think of all the people that you actually connect with or come in contact with or see. I know how scary it is to confront someone face to face, like, hey, you want to lose weight? You want to get healthy? I'm not saying do that by any means, but you can start building relationships. Like if your kid is playing next to another kid, talk to the parent. Or if you see someone with a shopping cart full of clean groceries, you could compliment on them. There's always a way to build a relationship. You just got to think outside the box. Okay. So at Summit, for those of you that went to Summit or watched the stream, I want to break this down for you guys. Here is a proven fact. Success Club earners earn 23 times more money than coaches that do not make Success Club or are inconsistent with making Success Club. Now, I know this is not all about the money, but I know a lot of you want to get away from debt or want to get away from working for somebody else or want to be able to go on trips whenever you want. So earning that 23 times more money than not could help, right? Only by helping 3 people a month. And when you are making Success Club, you're showing your coaches that it's important. You're not just saying, okay, coaches, here, you guys could do this. I'm going to sit back and not do anything. But when you're doing it, you're showing that you're not only setting yourself up as a good example, but you're showing them that it's possible. Because some people get intimidated by the goal or whatever you would call it. But when you actually just talk about it, like it's just helping 3 people. Just 3 people every month. If you want to double that, double it. Okay, so here are some things. Oh, I keep going back to the GSR call. So this is another thing that I never did, and I'm going to start doing. You guys mark my words, hold me to it. So when you're talking to your brand new coaches and you're talking about, you know, what they want to achieve, where their goals are headed, what they want to achieve in that 30 days. If they tell you that they want to be a discount coach or pay for Shakeology, or they want to supplement their income, or they want Beachbody to become their full-time job, they have different ways of getting to each and every one of them. The discount coach, you can say, well, how about instead of just being a discount coach, how about wouldn't you want your Shakeology paid for? I mean, why not? Why not drink it for free? I mean, it's good, but I would like an extra 100 pairs of shoes. Oh my God. $100 a month for a pair of shoes is what I was trying to say. Good grief. But when you talk to them, you can say, how about I help you figure out a way where you can make your Shakeology paid for? Success Club. All they need to do is drink their Shakeology out of a shaker cup. Post about it a couple times. Nothing different than your working coaches do. Because people are going to start seeing, they're going to start talking about it, because like in my old days, good grief, back in a while ago when I used to talk about the love that you share for the product, you love something so much you can't help talking about it. And I must be a shoe fetish lover or shoe fetish freak or whatever, but I bring it back to a pair of boots. Like you go to the store, you buy a pair of boots, you go out with your girlfriends, and they're like, oh, those are cute boots. And what do you say? You tell them where you got them from, right? And then you say, oh, Pam's like, no, okay, well, I tell them where I got it from. And then I say, oh, they were 40% off. And they go with my jeans and my leggings and this and that. I'm not trying to sell them my pair of boots, but I love them so much, I can't help talking about it. Same thing goes with Shakeology. Same thing goes with any program that they're doing. And then if they want to earn extra income or supplement their income or create the full-time job, then that's when you talk about it being non-negotiable, because it's helping them set the foundation to be successful. Okay, here are a couple things that if you or when you are a leader that you can do to help your coaches achieve Success Club. Now, the way I wrote this, I'm like flipping back and forth. I'm going to go reverse here. One thing is recognition. I personally, so first off, what we should all do, and I'm going to do it too, is fill out the love languages. Have anyone ever done that test, the 5 love languages? No. Okay. So this is something that we're all going to, huh?
Do we have a link for it?
Yeah, I will post it.
Thank you.
But the 5 love languages actually helps you establish what it is that you crave. Do you like the touchy-feely stuff? Do you like gifts? Do you like shout-outs? Do you like time? Like there's all sorts of, I don't remember what the 5th one was. But anyways, so it tells you what everyone likes, right? Or like what you like yourself. And so if you have, like on your GSR call, you have them fill out the 5 love languages, and then you see what your coach likes, then you know how to reward them so where it makes them feel good. You know, I'm not really one who likes gifts. I like recognition or pats on the backs or time spent. So if you like send me a bunch of gifts, I'm gonna be like, oh, this is cool. But if you want to hang out with me more, or like, you know, go do something, or if you if you want to be my snuggle buddy, you know, like those are more important things to me, but you have to figure out what your coaches want. I'm not saying go snuggle on your coaches, but you guys get my drift. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so recognition. Okay, so every month or every week on Thursday, you guys see Andrea's top 10. I do a top 10. There's other coaches that do top 3 or whatever. But what I have started to do, and those are based on volume and coaches. All those top are based on those 2 numbers. So what I started to do today, and I'm not sure if you guys seen this, but I want to share my screen with you after I explain, is I seen one of my coaches, Cindy Atkinson, she posted about, this is her first month making Success Club 10. She was so ecstatic. I messaged her, I'm like, hey girl, what are the names of the girls that bought your challenge packs? And she's like, why? And I'm like, because I want to know, just tell me. And she's like, first names or whole names? And I'm like, just give me their names. Anyways, long story short, she gave me their names. I made a collage of Cindy and the 5 ladies that she's helping, because it's not just points that we're going after, it's the people. And so if you guys are in the Allison Vicky's group, I posted her post today, and I said how excited I was and how great she's been doing and her being consistent and stuff. And I shared that. And so many coaches messaged me and said, oh my gosh, I want to be on that board. I want to be on there with a group of people. Because when you're doing a recognition for something that is awesome, like Success Club 10, but you're actually putting faces to it, stories to it, there's more meaning there. Right? Am I right? Mm-hmm. So that's something that I'm going to start doing that I wish I would have done a long time ago. But you guys could do not only like Success Club, but like new coach highlights. If they sell their first challenge pack, or if they have their first customer, you can put like a side-by-side photo of your coach and their first customer, like their face. And if they're comfortable, you can share it on your main wall and tag them both, but you need to get their permission, of course, or you could just share it in your coach page. You know, and when you're doing that, it's not just a numbers game. It's not just a competitive thing. You're putting more heart into it. And so, oh wait, I'm going to share. I lied. Or I didn't lie. I got sidetracked. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, my pregnant friend Jen. Oh, okay. Come on. Sorry guys, bear with me. I have a lot of groups. And P.S. Kathy, you're kicking butt. See, so this is what I posted. See, there's a little thing right here that says SC10. Didn't even really talk about it very much. These are all the ladies that she's helping. And I wrote a blurb. That's it. And that looks a lot more special than just doing a collage with, or a pick monkey picture with names and then their Success Club points, right? Like, I just think it's more personal, more intimate. So you could do that. You can do, on your new coaches, you can do so-and-so is changing lives, or these are the lives they're changing, and then put, you know, if you guys do a public post, yeah, new coach spotlight, anything you can highlight, recognize not just Success Club points, but you can recognize a good post. You could recognize if they're stepping out of their comfort zone, doing something like making a video for the first time, or if they have been inconsistent in the past with doing their checklist or their power hour, and they've been super consistent like the last 2 weeks, you can highlight them. But when you're starting to highlight and recognize and show the love and the appreciation and the support in just your team pages, then other people see that and other coaches want to be a part of that, especially if recognition is their love language. Now, I've been off and on incentives with my coaches before. Like there was one year where I did incentives on, for every month you make Success Club, I'll give you $5. And, you know, it started the last day of Summit, and then you go around, and so you have like a dinner bought for you at Summit. This was when I was a brand new coach or whatever. But you could do, to show the value in consistency in Success Club, you can start doing incentives for coaches that make Success Club 3 months, 6 months, and a year. And however you guys want to do that, you could do like a spa pedicure. You could do a massage. You can do, you know, whatever. The incentives part is very important, or the love language part is very important when you're doing incentives with your coaches. Not every coach is going to want the same thing. So if you ever choose to do incentives, make sure that you follow the love languages, and they do it. Because like, if I wanted to send Allison a gift and I sent her like a box of chocolates and she rather go get a massage, you know, the touch. And then she's like, oh, this is awesome. I'm on the 21J fix, you jerk. I'm just kidding. But so find out the love language. If you guys choose to do incentives, that's great. But yeah, leave them at the 3, 6, and 12-month marks. So it's showing the importance of consistency. And I think this is something that I'm going to start offering, but I'm going to come up with the incentives myself when I talk to all my team when it comes to their love languages. When you guys do incentives, here's the tricky part. Keep it to your personally sponsored coaches unless one of your coaches kind of fall off or are not committed and they have a rock star coach or someone really wanting to work the business, because if they are and they don't have the support, they're going to need it from you. So be there for them and treat them like they're one of your own. Sound good? Okay. Oh wait, so also with recognition, see, I'm bouncing all back and forth. I hope you guys are bearing with me. Not only are you recognizing the person and what they've done, but it helps build morale and positivity in the group. Don't you guys think? And when you're putting faces to it, okay, let's be honest. When we see someone like totally kicking butt and they're like, oh, shout out to so-and-so, they got like 25 Success Club points. And everyone's like, jerk, what's she doing? You know, like there's like a part of like, especially if you're not feeling good about yourself in that month or that point of time, you're like, you know, you kind of feel icky. You kind of feel like competitive or you're comparing. But if you see someone with their faces next to someone, you're not going to feel like that, are you? I'm waiting for no's. I'm waiting for some
super evil.
What?
Not unless you're super evil.
This is true. Good point, Pam. Which I hope we have nobody that's super villains on here. But yeah, so it helps build morale and positivity because everyone's going to want that. Everyone's going to want their face next to 1, 2, 5 other people when it comes to helping themselves be healthier and happier. Like you're adding value to their life when you're reaching out and you're making Success Club. You are helping save people. But I'm telling you guys this. If you guys do not reach out to people, you won't get it. If you're afraid of them saying no or not right now, you won't do it. And I'm not saying Success Club. I'm saying helping them. Don't be afraid of putting yourself out there because you can be saving lives. This is not Avon. This is not Lash whatever or Jamboree. This is, stop Pam. This is serious. Like you guys are helping changing lives. End of story. This is a business that's never going to go away because there's always going to be a need for health, for fitness, and for support, right? But if
I was laughing because I have a conversation going with another coach from another team about other companies that are kind of fatty. So It's funny because of that.
Oh, see? I mean, I like my nails done, but it's not saving my life if I get mermaid nails on.
And let's face it, lashes aren't saving anybody.
Right. It may make you look good, but
yeah,
so does Brazil butt lift. Right? That's what I'm saying. Okay. So, another challenge that you can do for yourself is if you have on your to-do list, like you want to be reaching out to so many people and you're starting to hit that goal every week, start upping that every week. You can up it by one person you reach out to. You can up it by 2. But don't stay stagnant with how many people you reach out to, because that's when you become stagnant. Yeah? All right. Okay, now I'm going to open it up for any questions that you guys have about, another thing. One more thing. This kind of doesn't have anything to do with Success Club, but this is a quote I heard today and I wanted to share with you guys. Be an impactful leader. Be the leader that you want to have. And I've shared this same thing with multiple coaches. People come to me and say, I only have one coach. Do I do a Zoom? Do I create my own group? Do I start training them? The same thing. If you are a coach of 1 or if you are a coach of 100, act as if you're the leader that you want to be. Doesn't matter how many coaches you have. They're all important, no matter how many you have. So don't forget that. Okay, that's it. Yes, I didn't cry! Okay, does anyone have any questions? No? All right. Okay, I have a question for you guys. Who makes it a goal to make Success Club every month?
Well, I want to be in it, but first month.
We'll talk by the end of the week and you'll have Success Club by next week. That's fine.
Okay.
We ain't waiting for the 18th day of the training, girl.
Okay.
I'm changing that. We're getting that taken care of. Does any of you guys struggle when it comes to reaching out to people? Nina, Chelsea?
Yeah.
Okay. So try doing what I said. Try putting that on your to-do list, asking yourself how many people I can help today. And make sure when you're reaching out that you're being interested and not interesting. So you're letting them do most of the talking. Like you can ask the questions, you could relate when relevant, but don't be a one-upper. Don't be like, oh yeah, you got that. Well, check this out. I got this and this and this, and I went here and, don't be a one-upper. It's not what this business is about. And, Nina, you will be shocked at the stuff people tell you as a coach. There's things that are shared with coaches that aren't even shared with people's best friends.
All right.
So it's a good thing because they trust you, because they're watching you. They're watching your journey. So you guys always have to remember, everything you do and everything you don't do, people are watching you. And people can feel you. I'm probably going to start crying. So I have a semi-big following, right? And there's a lot of people that I don't connect with on a daily basis. And there's a lot of people that follow me that I wouldn't share what's going on in my personal life or whatever with, right? So the past weekend or whatever, I'm saying that word a lot. Anyways, so I haven't been feeling like all bubbles and rainbows and gumdrops and stuff. And in my posts, everyone's seeing it because I'm transparent when I thought I'm like, oh, I'm super tough and no one could read me and blah, blah, blah. But it's because everyone's watching you. Everything that you do and don't do, people are watching and they could feel the energy through a single post. So I've had like people that I've never even message me, are you okay? What's going on? Anything I could help with? And I'm like, What happened? Did I say something? I thought it was good. But so make sure that you're putting yourself out there, that you're being vulnerable, that you're sharing your journey, you're sharing your story, because that's how the new people are going to develop trust in you right away. Remember to market yourself and not Beachbody. All right.
Not only a personal cheerleader for these people, but a lot of them you're like a therapist.
Oh, for sure. I love that. You're right.
That's how I signed one of my coaches, as she was having a really rough time, and we got to talking. She's like, I haven't even told my best friend this. I don't know you. I don't know why I'm telling you this.
Yep. That's awesome.
It's fantastic.
It really is. Anyone else?
Oh, I was just going to say that if you can learn to actually be transparent, people do relate to you. I posted the scariest freaking post I've ever posted last week, and I had 4 girls come to me and private message me and tell me, thank you for sharing your story. I totally get where you were. That's where I am. And they were not okay with posting that on public social media. And they're all in my 7-day challenge.
Yay!
So, you know, it's a really good thing to do. Building relationships, putting yourself out there, airing your dirty laundry isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's a good thing. And I feel really good for having done it.
Good for you. That was a good post, by the way, hon. I'm sure there was a lot of tears flowing that day.
Oh, I cried for an hour.
It's hard. It's harder for some to be transparent. Not everyone's going to be comfortable with doing it. Some takes longer. But I'm telling you guys, it never gets easier. No matter how long you're a coach, it never gets easier. But the more feedback you get from people, it helps. And it's like you're owning it when you put that stuff out there. Like, oh, this is how I used to be and this is how I am. It's like you're owning it. You're not scared to say it. And there's going to be thousands of people that have dealt with the same thing or dealing with the same thing, and you're going to be their inspiration. But you won't know who you can inspire if you don't put yourself out there and if you're not transparent. Thanks, Rebecca. That was good. Okay. All right. I kept you guys on here for 45 minutes. You guys good? Feel good? Gonna go get Success Club and help people? Hi, Piper.
No.
The sweet babe with the crazy hair. Okay, guys. Well, thank you guys for hopping on tonight. Oh, I'm going to stop recording.